we will be right back. We're going to take a look at a clip, I should say, from Near and Far, a clip of Gregg Millett's show. And Anna Hall will be back with Gregg. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Hi, and you're watching Variety with John and Anna. I'm Anna, and today I have with me Gregg Millett. He is the technical director of Schenectady Today and the producer of Near and Far. Welcome, Gregg, to the show. How are you?
Good to be here, Anna. Thanks.
So, tell me about yourself. You grew up in Nebraska. When did you...
How do you know I grew up in Nebraska?
I did some research.
Shall we play Who Knows Who Better?
Yeah, let's play a game. Ready? I'm doing the score.
I grew up in Nebraska. Parece que habla español, ¿verdad?
No.
Oh, I'm wrong.
You got to go for Johnny with that.
You want to be a movie star?
I do.
Okay.
I want to be a star. So anyway, tell us about yourself. You grew up in Nebraska. How old were you, and how did you discover your interest in art and in producing?
Oh, there's too much to tell. I have to fast forward to about 1983. When I started an organization from scratch called Singles Outreach.
Okay.
That's activities for singles. I was single, I was new to the capital region, and my idea was some activity. Every night of the week, singles could meet. Friends, get out, find their love. I found my love, by the way, through my own organization. I ran it for 20 years.
And your love is Ann Parillo.
Yes.
You guys met at that singles function.
Yes. And I'm the technical director. At any rate, we were always looking for ways to publicize our events.
That's awesome.
And one day I got a call from someone named Carla Page, and she said, would I like to be on her TV show? I said, sure. So before I left the station on Bigelow, I said, how do you do this? I'm signing up for a show. And thereafter, we did a show every week called Singles Talk.
Nice.
The Singles Outreach Activity Organization.
That fly is like crazy.
Yeah, get out of here. We had 5,000 members. It's still alive, singlesoutreach.org.
Wow.
And so we started a show, Singles Talk. We were the very first show on Broadway, the old station.
Wow.
And Ann and I did it together.
Nice. And you need programs like that, because it's hard to meet people. It really is. Like, even if you're extremely attractive, even if you're extremely intelligent, it's hard to meet people who you're compatible with. And that's another one that you have.
We did. But at any rate, I must tell you, as we did it, more and more I realized Ann had a talent that I didn't. I moved more behind the camera, and she was the main host. And then when we got the idea, the whole station got the idea for Schenectady Today, and what by then was a hostess, and I was technical. And so for 12 years, 630 shows, little by little, we together, with the help of many, many others, including about 4,000 guests, have done Schenectady Today. And the big challenge now is the move to Proctor's. It's been 12 shows, 12 weeks. Every week it's a new challenge, but hey, it's going well.
So that's the most challenging part of the work that you're in? The whole Proctor's, changing
Trying to help
places.
Ann and Schenectady Today. It's such a gem. And she is so good at it. And it's so good for Schenectady. I just love helping her.
Yes.
And Okay.
So as a producer,
As an independent
would you say,
producer,
like, what are the challenges as far as producing goes? Is it easy? Like,
it depends how good you are. I'm an amateur,
okay.
but I do my best, and that's one of the fun things about public access is, you know, hey, you got a project. Do you have a nonprofit organization? Take advantage of it. Call Proctor's, call OSM, come down here. We had 5 people here today learning how to do this. I mean, and now you can make a show here, and if you want to broadcast to the world, put it on YouTube, put it on the internet.
So everyone can see.
Yeah. So you can show it here at OSM, the local show. You can cut it, clip it, edit it, and put it on the web. We put Ann's show on the web now, but now OSM puts the show on the web.
Okay. So what type of skills should one have in order to be a successful producer, would you say?
A producer? I don't know, a passion. I'd say you have a passion.
So what's more important, passion or skill?
Well, both.
Yeah.
Both. But I'd say passion is most important because you can learn skills. Now,
and with the passion,
I
you
got
have the drive to make your skill better.
I got passionate 6 years ago about China because of photographs my dad took that I took back to China with my granddaughter. Then my whole family, including Ann, got involved. Now, China is like, entering China is such a sort of like, wow.
And you're
it's
very
so
popular in
interesting.
China.
Oh, I'm famous.
How did that get started? Yeah, you're famous.
The
like
important thing is I met a Chinese man, Jin Fei Bao, who's a great entrepreneur, great adventurer. He made me famous in his city of Kunming. And he loves film, and he's climbed all the mountains of the world. Every month, every year, he's doing some spectacular thing, and I actually work with him making just this little thing called Visions of China, because it's so interesting to film things in China, from the street to the minority cultures, whatever. So I started doing my independent production here with Visions of China.
And that's a film, right?
It's my show.
Okay.
But when then when Ann and I moved to here, to OSM, the show, I decided to start to film Schenectady stuff with her support to use for the breaks. So Summer Night, Kids Arts Fest, the Jazz Institute upstairs at Proctor's, I've started to film that, and we use them for the breaks in her shows. But I take all of the film and make a 30-minute independent production.
Nice.
So I decided to combine my China stuff, some Nicaragua stuff, some Honduran stuff, and the local stuff into a thing called Near and Far.
Wow.
So every week I'm working on some project. Maybe it's close up, maybe it's far away, but so far for a dozen weeks I've given a show
of Near and Far,
every week.
I've seen the Kids Art Festival that you did, and the African American Vale Cemetery Burial Ground Restoration Project.
Oh,
and Strawberry
wow!
Fest. Are you actually behind the camera filming, or do you have a crew?
I meant to bring it on set with me, but I forgot. A camera, a
Okay.
small $300 camera, and it's great.
So I was going to
just
ask
film.
you if you film in other places other than Schenectady, but as you say you do, you film in China. And speaking of
And I get
Kunming,
video
China,
from my friend.
you said you enjoy building friendship bridges in Kunming, China. What does that mean exactly?
Somewhere underneath all of this, Singles Outreach, Schenectady Today, Near and Far, somewhere underneath this is a passion I have for wanting people to reach out and meet each other. I'm telling you,
and we're
I
all
don't
here
know
for
why.
one another.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I do. I want, and the internet sort of is a new layer of being able to do that. Anybody now can have a friend, a pen pal, a real friend, any place in the world and keep in touch.
It's amazing.
It should make a difference.
Yeah, because we're all here for one another.
Yeah, it should make a difference in terms of feelings of generosity, feelings of sociability, and feelings of friendship.
And no matter where you
and
go
less
in the
hostility.
world, everyone's the same pretty much. I mean, everyone has different cultures, different ways of life, but we're all pretty much the same and unique at the same time.
Yeah. And it's not that we're all good. Some of us are real bad, but hey.
But that's okay. We need a balance in
But
life.
we aren't the stereotypes that get created, like the stereotype of the Muslims now and of the Americans now that are getting fueled in the world to create potentially, actually, terrible conflict. But the real people behind those nationalistic stereotypes create a reality. It's not a reality, it's pure fiction.
Right.
Behind those are real people,
Right.
working, loving, trying, you know, all that.
Right.
So my near and far underneath of it has to do with,
Wow, the bigger picture.
maybe, in my little way.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
So-
You're awesome.
So what do you like to film the best? Like, what do you enjoy filming the most? I know you want to reach
People.
out to everyone all over the world.
My camera is attracted to children. I love seeing children goof around.
Yeah. There's nothing like hearing like a child laugh.
Right?
It's like so innocent, so like,
Whatever they do, petting a dog,
Yeah.
skipping, whatever. So, but anyway, it's like music is great, and animals are great, and people with animals, and it's just people stuff.
a lot of the things that are very popular of you in China, visions of China, past and present. And the past and present kind of reminds me of near and far, kind of. You know what I mean? Past, present, like the past is far away, far, and then near.
Actually,
the present.
we really, I think we're pressed for time. I gave them a video of China.
Yeah?
I wonder if they can put it on and see. And we'll, because this is one of the, here we are. We're deep into China. We are deep
Wow.
into China.
In the church?
Now watch this. There's not even a road to this village. My friend took me to this village, and they're singing the Hallelujah chorus. What? Deep in southwest China, no road to the village.
So how did they get there?
When they finish, this is just, there's my friend Jin Fei Bao is coming up. Jin Fei Bao. I filmed the village, but he also filmed, and he sent me this particular clip. Well, wait, watch, look real quick, because you're going to see in a second the level at which people really live in little horse carts, hoes, gardening, farming. There's the village.
Wow. Wow, that's beautiful.
There's the road.
Horse and carriage.
That's the level at which these people live. They are a minority village in China called the Miao people. They're related. That's enough. Isn't that beautiful? That's enough.
That
of the
looks like a
clip.
movie.
That's,
And you filmed that?
well, actually, Jin Fei Bao filmed that.
That's
But I have
beautiful.
filming as good as that.
Beautiful,
So,
beautiful.
but here's this Miao culture within China is related to the Hmong people that are a certain number of people from Southeast Asia that have immigrated to California, to Minneapolis, and like that. So that I love. Now, how do these people happen to be a village of 300 people,
Oh, wow. That's
horse
so-
and buggy, and singing the Hallelujah chorus? Because 150 years ago, missionaries from Europe proselytized the village, and they and became Christians, and they survived all of the great upheavals in China because they're so remote. So if you go there next year and you go way back into this village, you'll be greeted with a Christian community singing. Oh, they love to sing. I think we may have had
Okay.
a time signal, did
All
we?
right. Well, you know what? We have to wrap things up. But
Hey, I want to say one thing.
Yeah.
Good luck with your show.
Thank you.
Good luck with your career.
Thank you.
Everything. You and John.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And you're an amazing person. I mean, you've even taught in Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Kentucky. I mean, not Kentucky, Nebraska, California. Like, you've done a lot. PhD.
You will do a lot too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it was so wonderful having you. I
Thank
didn't
you.
get to ask you everything I wanted, but I've learned a lot so far. Thank you so much, Greg. Thank you for watching.